The UFC and Drake. Can you name a similarity between the two? They both have an insanely passionate fan base while also being extremely loyal, but the main similarity here is that they are both leading sponsors for the highly controversial company Stake.com. The promotion coming from these two entities is like no other. Whether it's boasting their $1 million earnings and streams or literally having the name imprinted on the canvas of every single UFC event, it's no surprise the online gambling company has achieved the success it has in under 10 years. And while Drake and Dana White are cashing out millions of dollars behind the flashing lights and big wins seen on those streams, lies a much darker story. Millions of people are becoming addicted and losing their money. But why exactly do they fall into this trap? And how does Stake manipulate them into making more bets? Traditional casinos, everyone knows about them, but not everyone could go there. There are age restrictions, ID verifications, law restrictions, and even membership requirements, enough to stop most people from going. But then came digital casinos like Stake. Through their brilliant features and convincing marketing tactics, they convinced everyone, even minors, that they are eligible to gamble and bet. To understand all of this, we need to travel back in time to when two strangers became online friends. Ed Craven and Bijan Tarani shared a passion for online gambling. Soon, they decided to launch an online gambling platform that focused on cryptocurrency-based transactions. But they had two problems to overcome. Cryptocurrency was not very trustworthy. For example, Ethereum was valued at just 93 cents to $21.25 in 2016. Additionally, Australian betting laws weren't very friendly either. However, they soon found a loophole in the Australian Gambling Act. Online gambling services were not allowed as long as they didn't promote their services to Australians. They couldn't get an Australian license, so they did what thousands of other online casinos did. They registered in Curacao, which offers a friendly, regulatory environment. Stake was then launched in 2017 under the parent company Medium Rare. But there was still the cryptocurrency problem. Crypto wasn't widely used, and many people didn't even know about it back then. So it was natural to be skeptical, but Craven and Tarani had a plan. They introduced provably fair technology, where players could verify the fairness of their bets. This successfully gained the trust of many people. But now, the question arises, out of all the currencies, why did they choose crypto? Why take such a risky route, especially when crypto was still a bit of a mystery to most people? Gamblers love the thrill of the game, but hate the hassle that often comes with it. Many experience the frustration of waiting days for a withdrawal, or the annoyance of dealing with high transaction fees. Craven and Tarani understood these pain points, as they were already playing such online games, and they saw cryptocurrency as the perfect solution. But probably the biggest pro of crypto is that it keeps things private. In a world where everyone's data is being tracked, the founders knew that players would appreciate the ability to keep their gambling activities under wraps. With crypto, players could place a bet without the whole world or even their bank knowing about it. And remember how Australia has restrictive gambling laws. By using cryptocurrency, Stake could offer their services to players all around the world, even in countries where gambling was heavily restricted. Traditional currencies and banks care about borders, but crypto doesn't. This meant that anyone, anywhere could join Stake.com, no matter where they were in the world. Imagine you're sitting at home, browsing the internet, when a video of your favorite streamer pops up. They're talking about this exciting online casino called Stake.com. The website looks flashy, the games seem fun, and your favorite celebrity is winning big. You think, why not give it a shot? It seems harmless enough. After all, the deposit amount is so small that even a teenager could afford it with pocket money. And that's how your road to becoming an addict begins. Like many other online casinos, Stake sets the entry bar low. Deposit amounts are tiny, making you feel like there's nothing to lose. So, you make your first deposit to see what all the fuss is about. They even throw in a few bonuses, maybe some free bets or extra spins on a slot machine. It feels like you're already winning, and you haven't even started playing yet. But here's the catch. Once you've made that first deposit, you're in. The platform is designed to keep you playing. They might tell you that to withdraw any winnings, you need to use your first deposit. It's a small step, but it locks you into the system. As you start playing, you notice something else. These games make you feel like you're in control, whether it's pulling a lever on a virtual slot machine or making strategic decisions in a card game. You feel like you have the power to influence the outcome. But this is all part of the trick. The games are designed to give you just enough control to keep you engaged. But the reality is that the odds are never truly in your favor. Many people think that gambling is about luck, but nope. Gambling is all about statistics, and the house always has the edge, whether it's in a brick-and-mortar casino or on an online platform like Stake. Take roulette for example. You might think that betting on red or black gives you a 50-50 chance of winning, but there's a green zero on that wheel. This tiny detail shifts the odds in the favor of the house. Over time, the math ensures that the casino makes a profit, not you. As you keep playing, the games start to mess with your head. Every win, no matter how small, gives you a rush of excitement. That's dopamine talking, which is a chemical in your brain that makes you feel good when something rewarding happens. Even when you lose, the games might trick you into thinking you were close to winning, keeping that excitement alive. The sounds, colors, and animations all play a part in this psychological trap. They're designed to stimulate your senses and keep you engaged. The bright, flashy interface of Stake.com isn't just for show. It's there to make you feel good, to make you want to keep playing. And the faster you play, the less time you have to think about whether you should stop. Then there's the social aspect. Leaderboards, competition with other players, and the constant presence of other winners makes you feel like you're a part of something bigger. Seeing others win big, or even just seeing your name climb up the ranks, makes you want to keep going. After all, if they can win, why not you? The final piece of the puzzle is the endless cycle of addiction that these platforms create. They start you off with small bets and small wins, but as you play more, stakes get higher. You might win big once, and that high keeps you chasing the next big win. But remember, the house always wins in the end. The more you play, the more likely you are to lose. Starting in 2017, they quickly became big in the online gambling world by using cryptocurrency. Even when many people were unsure about it, they didn't hold back. They offered many games and made it easy for people everywhere to join in. With celebrities and influencers promoting them, Stake.com's popularity soared. It might seem like they've reached their peak, but they're likely still on the rise. As cryptocurrency becomes more common, Stake.com is set to keep growing. However, with success comes challenges. Navigating the tricky waters of global regulations is no small feat, especially when you're dealing with something as new and volatile as cryptocurrency.